Long ago, before the arrival of Europeans, the land we now call Sierra Leone was alive with the stories of its people. The Limba, among the earliest inhabitants, made their homes in the north. They lived in rhythm with the land, their lives intertwined with its seasons and bounty.
To the south, the Mende people flourished, their culture rich with music, dance, and storytelling. These were not the only tribes who called Sierra Leone home. The Temne people, skilled fishermen and traders, navigated the rivers and coastal waters. The Bullum people, known for their intricate carvings, settled along the coast, their lives shaped by the ebb and flow of the tide.
These diverse groups, each with their own unique traditions and languages, wove a vibrant tapestry of human existence across the land. The name Sierra Leone, meaning Lion Mountains in Portuguese, speaks to the land's untamed beauty. Towering mountains rose up from lush rainforests, their slopes teeming with life. Rivers, like silver veins, snaked through the landscape, their waters reflecting the brilliance of the sun.
In this verdant paradise, generations lived and loved, their stories echoing through the trees, their laughter carried on the wind. The people of Sierra Leone lived in a world where spirits resided in nature, where ancestors watched over their descendants and where oral traditions preserved their history. They were farmers, fishermen, hunters and artisans, their lives deeply connected to the land that sustained them. Their story, though often untold, is an integral part of Sierra Leone's rich and layered past.
The tranquility of this world was shattered in the 16th century with the arrival of the Maine people. Migrating from the north, we Maine, skilled warriors with iron weapons, brought with us a new order, a new way of life.
The Maine invasion set off a ripple effect, displacing existing populations and triggering migrations. The Limba, once dominant in the north, were pushed further inland. The Mende too faced the encroaching wave of the Maine, their territories contested, their way of life disrupted.
Yet amidst the upheaval, a fusion of cultures began to emerge. We Maine, though conquerors, were not immune to the allure of the existing traditions. We adopted languages, customs and beliefs, blending them with our own. This cultural exchange, though born out of conflict, would shape the identity of Sierra Leone for centuries to come.
The Maine invasion, a pivotal moment in Sierra Leone's history, marked the beginning of a new era. It brought about changes in social structures, power dynamics and cultural practices. The old world, the world of the first inhabitants, was irrevocably altered, making way for a new, more complex chapter in Sierra Leone's story. As the 16th century progressed, a dark cloud descended upon the shores of Sierra Leone, the transatlantic slave trade. European powers, hungry for labor to fuel their burgeoning colonies in the Americas, saw in Africa a source of human capital, a commodity to be bought, sold and exploited. Sierra Leone, with its accessible coastline and established trade networks, became a key player in this inhumane enterprise. European traders offering manufactured goods, weapons and alcohol struck deals with local rulers, exchanging these items for captured Africans. Families were torn apart, communities shattered, as men, women and children were shackled and marched to the coast, their futures stolen, their dignity stripped away. The horrors of the Middle Passage, the brutal voyage across the Atlantic, are well documented. Cramped in the stifling holds of slave ships, subject to disease, starvation and unimaginable cruelty, many perished before ever reaching the shores of the New World. Those who survived faced a life of forced labor, their identities erased, their spirits broken. The slave trade left an indelible scar on Sierra Leone, decimating its population, fueling internal conflicts and poisoning the very fabric of society. It was a period of immense suffering, a stark reminder of the capacity for human cruelty. Yet even in the face of such darkness, the spirit of the Sierra Leonean people, though tested, would not be extinguished.